Oh, hello, hello. Good evening. You guys hear that background noise by any chance? If you can, let me know. But right now, there's like a family party at my house, so I'm trying to like be as far away from them as possible while I'm doing class. But yeah, here, you guys are here. Thanks for coming. I'm assuming y'all submitted your homework. I didn't really check. Oh, I see Ryan. I see you. Okay, wait. Eden, why'd you turn off your camera, man? Class isn't over. Uh, you forgot. Okay. Man, the roles have changed over the past year, Ryan. I don't know what happened to you. You were on time with things, and now you're just like, dang, man, let me just try to cut some homework and get cutting some strokes, get past this class. All right, all right. All right, okay. So right now we are going to go over page 54 in the big textbook for 3-2. It's just like sentences with the grammar 뭐뭐 넣으라고 or 뭐뭐 을까봐. So let's open up the book and let's go over those answers. By the way, if you do hear the background noise, I apologize in advance. I can't really do anything about it. It's just, you have to deal with it. All right. Hold up. Okay. Wait, do y'all have it open? I mean, hey, if it makes you better, Leon, if it makes you feel better, Leon, we don't have that many classes left. So it's gonna come to an end eventually. And you got summer, so that's all that matters. Well, no, like I told you last time, I was told by the Korean school committee that we are we are done at the end of May. Not sure if I'm 100% correct. So I'm assuming we have next week at least, and then the following week to be determined. So I think maybe next week may be our last week, because I know that on May 20, let me open my calendar real quick. May 29th is the KSSNJ graduation for like the seniors. So I'm assuming May 27th is our last class officially. So after today, we have 3 more classes and then it's done. Like we good forever. Okay? That's my prediction. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I would think that would make the most sense. All right, get out your books. Let us go over the top of page 54. I'm going to screen share right now. Let's get to it. This is just a Quizlet link. We'll get to that later. All right, here we have number 1. Let's start off with Leon. 밥을 아직도 안 먹었어? Read the B with your answer.
Wait, what page is this?
54.
On the black and white or
The other one, the colored book.
54?
Yes, 54.
네, 엄마를 기다리느라고 아직 안 먹었어요.
기다리느라고. Good. Great integration. Good use of grammar. All right, let's move on to number 2. Eden, 왜 이렇게 옷이 젖었어?
엄마를 도와서
도와서.
젖었어요? No wait. 전이라고 I don't know how to say it. 전이라고
젖느라고? Okay. So 젖었다 means to be wet, meaning like if your clothes get wet from something, like if you're outside in the rain and like when it's raining and you're like, oh, 옷이 젖었네, meaning like, oh, like my clothes are wet because of the rain. I'm not sure if 젖느라 was correct because she's doing the dishes. So doing the dishes is 설거지 하다. And so remember, the B person is explaining why is answering why the clothes are wet. It's not saying because the clothes are wet. You know what I'm trying to say? Because 느라고 is kind of like a almost a due to something or because of something. What is an adjective? So I don't think that would make sense here. You have a picture for a reason, Eden. She's doing the dishes. So the verb should be aligned with something that's happening in the picture. So here she's doing the dishes. 설거지 하다. 엄마를 도와서 설거지를 하느라고 그랬어. Hope that makes sense. If you're confused, let me know. Ryan, let's do the third one. 얼굴이 많이 탄 것 같은데 어디에 다녀왔어? Read the whole B sentence.
할머니 집에 갔다 왔어. 아빠랑 같이 사진을 찍느라고 계속 밖에 있었거든.
Good. Last part is 있었거든. So in this sentence, it's asking, the A person's asking, your face looks pretty burnt. I guess burnt isn't, but it's like getting tanner. So the person's asking like, oh, did you go somewhere? And the B responds with, yeah, so I came back from my grandma's house. I was I was outside for a while due to the fact that my dad and I were taking pictures. 사진을 찍다, to take pictures. Okay, so this is just the 느라고 stuff. All right, let's do section 2, which is right below. You have the set of verbs. All you're doing here is basically just conjugating. And that's pretty much it. So let's go back to Leon. I'll read the A part. 요즘 진우 얼굴을 볼 수가 없어. And now Leon, you respond.
진수는 시험을 못 볼까봐 공부한대요.
Okay, good. So I think they kind of phrase this just a little bit weird. Oh, Ryan, sorry. I just saw your message. If you're in the bathroom, cool. All right. 시험을 못 볼까봐 공부한대요. So 시험을 잘 보다 means like to do well on the test. And 볼까봐 means like, well, in this case, Ginu has like with the fear of not doing well or failing the test, he's been studying. Sometimes you can also say 잘 못 볼까봐, because like that will specifically entail, oh, like he or she won't do that well on the test. So Ginu is basically studying a lot with the fearing that he might not do well on the test. I think that best explains how that sentence unfolds. Second sentence, or the second question. Let's have Eden. I'll read the A part. 민수는 왜 약국에 갔어? 어디 아프대? So 약국 is a pharmacy. I'm not sure if we've covered that yet, but yeah, that's now Eden, you can go answer the B part.
Wait. Oh, okay. 여행 중에 아프다. 약을 사다?
Yeah, well, yeah, those are the verbs given to you. They're just infinitives. You have to, it's like,
Choose your own?
wait, hold on, stop. So, no, I'm not saying for the English, but when you say a sentence, like let's say you want to say your name. I am Eden, right? The verb am is a conjugated form of to be, right? To be is the infinitive. Am is the to be verb for I. I am Eden. You can't say I to be Eden. You know what I mean? So with that infinitive to be, you need to not just conjugate it, but like transform it into a sentence that makes sense, right? So you have like verbs given to you. 여행 중에 아프다, 약을 사다. Those are two separate verbs, but you need to conjugate it or transform it so that the sentence makes sense and that it flows correctly. So what do you have as the answer?
I'm not sure.
Did you not do it? What?
No.
Okay. Next time, do that. The homework I give you. Anyways, let's have this. Let's do it together. So the general format here is first you do 울까봐, then you do 뭐뭐래요, 니은돼요 after. Okay. So let's start off with the first verb. 여행. What's the starter? Yeah, 여행 중에 아플까봐 약을 I'm using, instead of 한대요, right now I'm going to use 핫대요 because it's past tense. The first part of the verb of the sentence was past tense. So I'm also going to answer with past tense. So Minju didn't go to the pharmacy because he's hurt. Because he's afraid that during his vacation he'll get sick. That's why he bought he bought medicine or whatever antibiotics he needs. So let's see what the actual answer was. 여행 중에 아플까봐 약을 산대. Pretty close. Ryan, we're on the last part of section 2 on page 54. Number 3. You can read the B sentence. I'll read the A sentence first. 엄마, 아빠는 운전하실 때 왜 항상 껌을 씹으세요? Now, so gum right here, it's just gum in English. It's gum, okay? Now answer with the B part.
운전하실 때 졸릴까 봐 껌을 씹으신대.
Okay. 운전하실 때 졸릴까봐. So, afraid that he will fall asleep, he chews gum. I think that's a weird thing do to keep yourself awake, but that's the scenario here. Okay, done reviewing that. Let's move on to our Unit 6 vocab stuff. Let's have some repetitive and distributive practice. Now I'll just call on you guys, read the terms. It's better to also verbally say, vocabulary too, so it helps you memorize better. So I'll just call on you one by one, read the cards, okay? Let's have Leon. Let's start off first.
To repeat. 반복하다.
Good. Ryan.
To investigate. 조사하다.
Good. Hey, I have a question. Actually, no, not a question, but a critique. Every time that they have sa in the second syllable, you kind of approach it very aggressively in terms of how you speak it. So you say 조사하다. I think you should go a little bit more lighter because it's kind of disrupting the flow of saying it. So normally you would just say 조사하다, but sometimes you say 조사, which is it's like you're putting too much emphasis here.
조사하다.
I don't think I'm not saying it's wrong, but I think it's just unnecessary. You don't need to do that, okay? Go easy on yourself. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? You're doing well, but just do the homework too, maybe. Not stop forgetting. Jeez. All right, Eden.
To practice. 연습하다.
Good. Let's go to Leon.
To think. 생각하다.
Good. Ryan.
To remember. 기억하다.
Eden. Oh, sorry.
To memorize. 외우다.
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 Good. Don't forget that. Leon.
Can you please stop making me unmute? I can do it myself. To explain.
Oh, giving me attitude today. Okay. It's because you're naturally
I'm
right
not
here.
tired today. I'm hyperactive for some reason. I played outside for a long time.
In the words of my best friend, sounds like a you problem.
설명하다.
Ryan.
To observe. 관찰하다.
Good. And let's have Eden. Last one.
To understand. 이해하다.
You're good. Hold on. Let me do something real quick. Let's see. Both. All right. No, hold on. Okay. I am going to share it again. Now, every time I call on you this time, I want you to say the English word. And instead of me flipping it, I want you to guess what the word actually is and see if you get it right. If you don't know, just say, I don't know. Flip the card, okay? So let's start off with Leon again.
To investigate. I forget.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You can read the card after. Good. And now let's have Eden.
To practice.
Yeah.
연습하다.
Good. Okay,
Yeah.
Eden, 1 for 1. Let's go. Ryan.
To think. And I don't know.
You're thinking about the word think. This is a very common word, Ryan. Don't forget it, okay? 생각하다. Like, I'm pretty sure you've heard that a lot in your life. So, you know, at least if there's anything you learned from this class, 생각.
생각하다.
Leon. To memorize.
To memorize.
I heard you open the book, man.
To memorize is 외우다. It's not coming up in my head.
I know, because you saw it in the book. I heard you flip the page.
Yay. Lol.
Wow.
Of course, Ryan.
Congratulations. Okay, Ryan. To explain.
To explain.
Nice. I know you're smiling a lot. Why? Because I know you're looking at that book. It looks really.
I don't have the book. How would I?
Oh my gosh! I have an advantage now. Okay, cool. Just answer from your heart, man. If you don't understand it, you don't understand it.
설명하다.
Okay, how did you find that out, huh?
I guessed.
Well, you guessed by looking at this. Nice. Good technique there. Aiden, to observe.
보다? Maybe?
보다 means to view / see, but to observe is more of a different. It's different.
잘 보다?
잘보다 means to see better, but observation is 관찰하다. That was no. I appreciate your context clues. At least you tried. Let's have Leon to understand. This should be easy. You don't even need your book for it. You don't need your book for it.
I
To
know.
understand.
To understand is 이해하다.
Ryan.
To remember. 기억하다.
Good. See? You don't need that book. And I know you. Eden. To repeat.
To repeat. 다시 말한다?
That's a one way to say it. See, like honestly, Eden, you know you're pretty good at Korean, right? You just need to like turn on your camera so that I know you're here and your presence is here.
I am here.
Okay, I know you are, but you know, okay. Either way, to repeat, right? 다시 말한다 means like to say again, but it also kind of means to repeat too. But in this case, in this Quizlet, to repeat is 반복하다. Okay. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
Good. All right, it's already 8:27.
Break.
Yes, 8 minutes, not 25. Okay, so I will see you all at 8:35 sharp.